Internet, it is Tuesday, September 3rd. Welcome back to the vlog. So, Syria. What a pickle. Okay, so I know that the situation in Syria is more complicated than a pickle. But, because I don't have very much time, and I'm an American, and I want to talk about it a little bit on this here vlog thing that I have set up on the internets, I am going to really overly simplify and summarize the situation in Syria for time-saving purposes. Here is the situation in Syria as I understand it. There's a country named Syria. A couple of years ago, the person who was in charge of Syria was ousted from power basically because he's a giant asshat and stuck in prison. His supporters wrangled all their power together and ousted him from prison recently. I think he's living on house arrest, and have set about a plan to put him back in charge of the country, which pretty much everybody can agree is not the best plan ever for the region. The guy is so hell-bent on getting his power back that he is using chemical weapons to kill people who speak out against him. And, you know, chemical weapons aren't really known for their targeted approach, so lots of innocent people, badness, yuck, no good at all. Because, you know, you might remember this, maybe not, you know what I mean. Not so long ago, the whole world got together and said, hey, you know what? Gassing people is bad. Don't do that. This guy said, I'm going to do it anyway because I'm me and I am the supreme high ruler of everything, and if you try and tell me that I'm not, I'm going to punch you in your face with this great big chemical weapon attack scenario. This puts the rest of the world in the unhappy position of trying to figure out what to do about the tyrannical dictator who doesn't seem to care what the rest of the world wants and is insisting that he have his own way. And so there, world, and that's not a great place for the world to be. And because of, you know, how vocal it is in its approach to moral issues and democratic issues and other issues, it has fallen to the United States to figure out what to do about the situation in Syria. The UN tried to get involved and figure out a peaceful way to do things. We were blocked. People have tried negotiations, and as it turns out, funnily enough, tyrannical dictators are not so open to negotiations about their own power. So now we are talking about striking Syria, and that is no good. This is the part of the summary where I would actually usually come out with a really emphatic opinion on we should strike Syria or we shouldn't strike Syria, but I don't know, because I feel like I'm not the best informed person, funnily enough, and also because no matter what happens in this scenario, my country is the bad guy, which is often the case. I mean, on the one hand, we are assured that there are chemical weapons in Syria. We know for sure, there is no shadow of a doubt. Where have we heard that before? At the same time, if there really are stockpiles of chemical weapons in Syria, we should probably go in and get them so that nobody uses them for nefarious purposes, as if there were a good purpose for chemical weapons. Either way, our options are go in and be the bad guy, or do nothing, potentially put the entire world at risk, and be the bad guy because we did nothing. From here, it becomes a question of, well, if we let Syria get away with it, what will North Korea do, and Iran do, and, you know, because, well, that guy did it, why can't I? And it's just a giant mess. I don't know how to fix it, but that's the situation as I understand it. I have no strong opinions on whether or not striking Syria is the best thing to do. Generally, I'm not a fan of airstrikes, but if they're needed, it's hard to figure out where you stand on this because I can see both sides of it. So, no super duper, I think we should do this, opinions for me, just a summarizing of events to bring you up to speed, as it were, in case, you know, you were wondering about what was going on in Syria. If I'm wrong, and I have glossed over a lot and probably in the interest of trying to be funny, messed some things up, please tell me and point me to the resources that you have found helpful in figuring out this whole mess, because I want to be informed and I want to be able to wrap my brain around this so that I can have a definite opinion on what needs to happen and whether or not I want to support whatever cause my government takes up. Whatever action, not cause, action, whatever action my government decides to take with this situation. I am over 5 minutes, so I am going to go. There is no way to segue out of that gracefully, as with most things I talk about on this vlog. But there you go. Syria in 6 minutes or less. Who knew I could do it? I probably didn't do it that well. Anyway, thank you as always for watching. I really, really appreciate it. And I will be back on Thursday, most likely to talk about PAX. Because, yeah, there's always something to talk about when it comes to PAX. So, that's it. Thanks for watching. See you in a couple days.